Okay, had surgery today. Today is a Monday. Of course, I popped my bicep tendon Thursday. They called me in a little earlier. Was supposed to be scheduled for 1:45. They called me, asked me if I could come in earlier, so I got there about 11:30. And they started of course, the paperwork, and then moved me into the pre-op or whatever they call it, and hooked up IV to my right hand. And of course, they had to have me mark where I was going to have surgery on, and then the doctor came in and signed it to make sure they got the right arm, so they don't have a problem operating on the wrong arm. Took blood pressure, all that, put something on my leg to pulsate. They said it helps with preventing blood clots when I'm on anesthesia and everything. They came in, blocked my nerve and everything. I remember just beforehand they're going to start to wheel me out, and I must have just gone out like a light or so, because I don't remember that. And then I remember dreaming or so, nothing crazy dreams on surgery or anything, but waking up and surgery's over, my arm's in this cast, and I have absolutely no feeling in my arms. My arm right now, my hand's warm to the touch, but it just feels dead. I mean, there is not, well, it's starting to get a little movement back finally, or whatever. That's weird, because it's starting to itch now, and looks like I can slightly move my fingers now, which has just happened recently, because they were completely dead, no feeling. You know, I guess I'm starting to get back some feeling now, and this just happened just now. It's about 8 o'clock or so. Surgery got done around 3 or so. Still no real feeling in my arm. It just kind of feels dead. Looks like I'm able to just kind of move my fingers now. There's kind of getting more of a tingly and itchy feeling in my arm I felt in the last maybe half hour, just some itchiness on it. Before, I mean, it's completely dead. It'd bump it and felt nothing, just felt like a dead arm. So I'm kind of glad to finally get back some movement in my arm, and hopefully the feeling comes back soon. I'd about rather feel pain and then just have my arm feel completely dead. I mean, when I touch my fingers here, just does not feel like my fingers. I guess my index I'm starting to feel. My ring finger, pinky, I can kind of feel a thumb, so it's working towards the top of my fingers now and to the bottom. Whatever's still kind of dead. Whatever just does not feel like my hand or any other person's hand. It just feels like a dead hand or whatever. But surgery supposedly went okay. So I'm supposed to be in this split sling for at least 2 days, and they're supposed to take off the sling, or supposed to be able to use this sling and everything. And then not sure exactly how long this all wrap stuff will be on, but I heard I'm supposed to be in some type of arm sling cast for 6 weeks or so. Not real sure. I think they're gonna call me with the details and schedule appointments and everything. So I guess it's nerve blocking. I could always feel my shoulder. Yeah, some movement, but no total movement of this area down here. And I'm finding out it is pretty hard to operate with just one arm or so when this arm is completely dead. Hard to do a lot of tasks. I ate today or whatever. I wasn't supposed to eat all after 12 o'clock last night, but I ended up, like, my last meal was at 9 p.m. or whatever, and maybe drank my last water at 10, because you're not allowed to eat or drink. So after the surgery or whatever, I probably didn't need to eat till about 5 or so. Had to pick up some pain medication and everything. So getting back to the house around 5. It might have been later than that. I think I just had like it was about at 5 or so. I just had a bowl of cereal and a cookie and banana, and then just kind of laid down or whatever. I was feeling kind of nauseated a little bit from the, I don't know if it's the anesthesia or medication or whatever they gave me. They said it was normal, like some nauseating feeling. That kind of went away. Now it just kind of feels a little groggly, like you slept all day but didn't do anything, didn't get up, so you're awake, but just kind of like a lazy feeling or so, because I haven't really done anything. Breathing's okay and everything like that. They said there might be some of the anesthesia left in your lungs, and to try to take 2 deep breaths with your nose and then breathe out with your mouth or something like that. I kind of did that for a while or whatever. See if that, because I only really felt just nauseated, a little tired, I guess. Because when I woke up, I was just mainly tired, like whatever. It took a little bit of time to have that wear off. So I guess surgery, like I said, I asked, hey, everything okay? I said, hey, yeah, we're doing okay, but they didn't really give me any details on it. So I'm hoping that the repair is good and I'll be able to put strain on my bicep later on once it's all healed and it won't pop again, because that's about my biggest fear, is doing something where it pops or whatever, because I don't know, there's like no sign, no irritation or anything like that before it went, which is, yeah, kind of a surprising shock or whatever. You kind of like, hey, somebody tear their biceps, like, oh, you kind of like felt it or you bent your arm, but I thought I had my arm pretty straight and everything. It was a supinated position and everything, but it just popped like that on my 3rd rep, which was my last rep, like right at the top when I was done with the rep. So I'm not real sure why that would happen, but I guess it does, and it's unfortunate because it takes my yearly, probably take my like 6 months or so just to be able to train fully again. Then I got to build up from that again. I guess my training plans are going to be just to work my legs and stuff. Not real much I can do with my upper body. So unfortunately my bench, I'm feeling we'll have to start building it back up. Not sure how it's going to digress and everything. My legs, I'm hoping to keep up so I don't lose too much. I'll be doing my hack squat a lot, leg extension, leg curls, glute hams, or anything I can think of really, and 45-degree back raises and just stuff to get at least my lower body. But with my arm being out of service and only one arm, I'm not sure what I'll be able to do and how soon I'll be able to be back to benching would be my main concern with that. And then grip work, I'm not sure. I might probably have to do some rehab with that to see if my grip loses any grip strength. Never had a issue with grip, and I hope I don't, but this could lead into a development of some grip issues, which I'm kind of worried about. So I'm going to try to figure that out, maybe do some hand strengthening and everything like that for that. So not really too much to report yet, other than kind of what I felt like after surgery and everything like that. It's going to be hard, of course, with this thing to wash. I'm supposed to like wrap it in bags and stuff. I'll probably just take a bath and wash my upper body, because I don't like going too long without cleaning myself and showering or anything. So I'll have to take baths and everything, and so don't want to get stinky, that's for sure. And I have a feeling this arm's going to be itching a lot, so I'm going to have to deal with that. I'm not sure what the pain's going to be feeling like after the nerve blocks wear out. Haven't really decided yet if I want to take the pain medication they gave me or so, because the Oxycontins or so, if that's what I have to read to see exactly what they prescribed me. everything, but that kind of scares me. I really don't want to be taking some of that, just the bad things I've heard. I might just try to deal with the pain and see. I mean, I don't know. I think I have a high tolerance to pain. I guess we'll see, because once you hurt your back or so, I've hurt my back in the case, like everything else just is pale in comparison, because you just can't move everything. And if you hurt your back, everything hurts. So hopefully with the arm, I'll be able just to take the pain or whatever and manage it, so without any extreme pain killers on that, because really don't want to be taking that stuff unless I absolutely can't live or whatever with the pain. So I guess I'll have to wait and see on it. Anyways, I guess thanks for watching. I'll try to keep updates or so. Maybe tomorrow I'll see if I got a movement in my hand. I'm hoping to, or whatever. I'm kind of glad now that I can move some fingers. You can kind of see finger movement. This is about all I can do. I can't close my hand yet. I mean, this is me trying to pinch it, my thumb and index finger closed as best I can. I can just have this much movement right now, and I believe that's from the nerve blocks they gave me. So hoping that'll improve and I can feel my arm again, because it just feels dead right now, and a little itchy dead. So alright, thanks for watching.